The Princey Boy is Prince Mishra. My friends call me Princey Boy is back. Now, after posting that video about Hinduism, I got a lot of phone calls that you did great. The idea is very good, and it's really good that someone's speaking about Hinduism. Now, one very great question, and then it came to my mind. One of the person he commented, he asked me that if Hinduism is really a religion, then why the hell in Hinduism they worship a tree, they worship a river, they do all those kind of stuff. They worship a stone. Anything that they find unusual, they just worship it. Now, don't you think that God created everything, so we should worship it? You don't think so? All right, let me explain you. Now, this question, in fact, was asked by a lady whose name I don't know, to Swami Vivekananda from India, who roamed all over the world and answered them in a very good and uh, a very positive way. Now, let me answer this in my way, the Princey Boy way. Yeah. So here it is. Now, it's very true that yeah, we do worship idols, and the whole of the world, the whole of the Abrahamic religion, in fact, one of the dharmic religion also. I won't name it. You can Google it. They don't follow idolism. You know, any idol, how can it be God? Why do Hinduism worship idol? All right, I'll explain this to you the way Swami Vivekananda explained this to that poor king. What happened once? Swami Vivekananda was traveling across India, so he came. He went to a sultanate, a Muslim sultanate, whose king, or in a better word, say Nawab, was very impressed with him. So he called Swami Vivekananda to his court and gave him all kind of facilities, and he asked him to come to his court and do some talks about religion, as I'm doing so right now. So what happened is that the king asked him that I'm ready to convert myself to Hinduism if you can do so. So Vivekananda, the great sage, and my idol, he said that if you understand my words, what I'm gonna speak right now, don't be a Hindu. You know, try and follow your own religion because none of the religions are bad. They're good. It's only about humans. How do they perceive it? How do they understand it? Now, my point here is, the story. Story what happened. Now, when the Nawab asked Vivekananda that why do you worship idols? I mean, idols are just stones. Why do you worship trees? Why do you worship, rivers? They're just like God gifted, natural. There's no God in it. So Vivekananda was smiling, just as I am. Just funny, just kidding. So Vivekananda, he asked the Nawab, the king, to bring a photograph of his father who was dead. So the king was in two minds. Why should I bring the photograph of my father? So Vivekananda said, please do, because I have to answer you. So without a thought, the Nawab, the king, he said to his colleagues that, okay, bring my father's photograph. So after bringing the father's photograph, it was kept in the bar. Their bar means the place where the kings and everyone visit. And then Swami Vivekananda, he asked him to spit on that very photograph of the Nawab's father. The Nawab became angry. The king became angry. He said, how the hell in you are asking me to spit on my father's feet? To which Swami Vivekananda replied smilingly that, come on, man, this is just a painting. It's just a portrait. It's not your father. You know, your father is dead. It's just this photo. It's just this, piece of paper wherein something is drawn which looks like your father. So you can easily spit on it and you can, bring a new paper and draw the same sketch. The Nawab was thinking, then he said, no, I can't do that. Swami Vivekananda said, why? Why you can't do that? Then the Nawab answered that, you see, in my father's portrait, I can see his image. Image? How can I spit on it? I can see my father in that image. You bloody fool. You're asking me to spit on it? Vivekananda said smilingly, my lord, the same way we, the Hindus, we see God everywhere. Everywhere. Be it a river, be it a tree, be it a stone, or be it anything. Because everything and anything and all the thing in this world is created by the God. So that's the reason why everything in this world has God inside it. Let it be humans, let it be animals, let it be rivers, let it be a tree. So we Hindus, we see God everywhere. So what's wrong in worshiping that? If worshiping something where there's God, if there's no God, there will be no tree, isn't it? Isn't it so easy that you do idol worship because you can see the God's image in their idol? You know, in Hindi there's a saying. I don't know whether people who are listening to me understand Hindi or no, but I'll still tell you that mano, mano to but, na mano to but, mano to devta, which means if you don't feel from your heart, it's a stone. However, if you again feel from your heart, it's God who created stone. God. So what's wrong in worshiping God through the means of stone, rivers, and trees, and stars, and moons, and sun? After all, these are things that provide us with provide means for us to live. If these things are not there, where will humanity go? Humans are the last thing that God created. Before humans, there were rivers, there were animals, there were stones. There was nothing else. And who created that? God. And then God created humans to see how intelligent humans are. Now, you come to India and you see someone, praying and uh, putting his head down and down and down in front of a stone and saying, please, God, forgive me. Yeah. So that's not being foolish. That's being mature. That's being thinking from your heart that yes, God has created the stone. So if I think that God is there, God is there. Don't you think? In all of the religion, let it be Abrahamic or let it be Dharmic, don't they say God is everywhere? in every leaf, in every stone, God is there. And when you pray that, you say we are foolish. So this was a very, 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 a good thought by Swami Vivekananda that I thought I should, convey to you all guys. And once again, any questions, any doubts, please write the comments below. Mr. Raji is there to answer. Have a great day. God bless you. Har Har Mahadev.